the dark side of Tesla's technology. We have to understand what the potential of this technology was. And that means even looking at all the horrible ways that it could be used in the wrong hands. To understand how Tesla's technology was weaponized, we have to understand two main points of Tesla's experiments and research. And that is his experiments in vibration and resonance and his experimentation with scalar wave technology. In 1898, he was experimenting with an electromagnetic oscillator. Attaching the oscillator to a structural beam of his loft building, Tesla turned it on and began making observations and taking notes. Unfortunately, Tesla was unaware that amplified vibrations from the oscillator were traveling through the beam and into the substructure of Manhattan in all directions. Nearby buildings shook, windows shattered, and people poured into the streets believing an earthquake was taking place. Finally, realizing what was happening, Tesla smashed the oscillator and put an end to the experiment.
He had unintentionally created what became known as Tesla's earthquake machine.
He decided to take his experiments with vibration and resonance to a new level by attaching one of these oscillators to a steel beam of a partially constructed skyscraper near Wall Street. He described the experiment. In a few minutes, I could feel the beam trembling. Gradually, the trembling increased in intensity and extended throughout the whole great mass of steel. Finally, the structure began to creak and weave, and the steel workers came down to the ground panic-stricken, believing there had been an earthquake. Rumors spread that the building was about to fall. Before anything serious happened, I took off the vibrator, put it in my pocket, and went away. But if I had kept on 10 minutes more, I could have laid that building flat in the street. And with the same vibrator, I could drop the Brooklyn Bridge in less than an hour. This is with a simple mechanical oscillator. Tesla continuously touted the awesome potential of mechanical resonance. He once told newspaper reporters that, using one of his oscillator devices, he would be able to, quote, reduce the Empire State Building to a tangled mass of wreckage in a very short time. Pay attention to this part of the description, folks. First, the outer stone coating of the skyscraper would be hurled off. Then the whole vast skeleton of steel, the pride and glory of the Manhattan skyline, would collapse. The next part of Tesla's technology that we have to understand that has been essentially used in ways it was never intended to be used by the great inventor was scalar waves. Tesla was the rediscoverer of scalar waves. In 1899, Tesla rediscovered scalar waves and conducted experiments with them in his laboratory in Colorado Springs. Scalar waves flow at right angles to electromagnetic waves. They're considered to be finer than gamma rays or X-rays, and are also known as longitudinal waves. Many scientists and researchers today refer to them simply as Tesla waves. Tesla learned how to harness scalar waves from one transmitter to another without using any wires. Tesla's so-called death ray could literally project the energy of a nuclear warhead and direct it to any location in the world. He knew that scalar waves could be used to create man-made earthquakes or to create remote disintegration weapons. This is why he made the decision before his death to divide his lifelong research over multiple locations in different countries. That way, no one country could gain a power advantage over the rest of the world by weaponizing technology based on his research. After his death in 1943, the FBI and other intelligence agencies in the United States were actively involved in confiscating and suppressing many of Tesla's documents, including plans for his, quote, death ray weapon and his earthquake machine.
Este edificio se movió horrible, horrible, tronó horrible. Que se salgan, la pared se rompió. Que se salgan. Que se salgan, se va a caer, se va a caer. Dios mío, Dios mío, Dios mío, Dios mío. Dios mío, Dios mío, Dios mío, Dios mío.
La gente.
Dios mío.
este momento. Conservar la calma y evacuar de inmediato. Me voy a levantar y voy a evacuar.
Hay fuga de gas, pide escombros hasta aquel lado, por favor. ¿Me van a ayudar? Pide escombros hasta aquel lado. Señores que no ayudan. Bueno. Por ahí pueden entrar ya los de emergencia, por ahí ya pueden entrar los de... Señores, por favor, que no está ayudando, despejen el área, tenemos que despejar el área, con cuidado, señores,
Sácase para atrás.